Alright, it's been a while since I've done a Mailbag Monday, and I've been collecting a handful of packages here from the slow boat from China, and I figured I'd open them up and just let y'all see what I got. This is a mixture of random stuff that I've been buying off eBay for the last probably month and a half or so. And today I'm going to be enjoying a Kentucky bourbon barrel coffee stout. I like bourbon, and I like my coffee, and I like some beer, so see how that does. My girlfriend got me this cool bottle opener. It looks like a handsaw. Pretty heavy duty. She got it from Lowe's. Pretty interesting, so we'll see how it does. Oh, that works out great. Man. Anyways, let me pour this beer and we'll get back with you. Alright, let's get started. I got about 6 or 7, 8 packages. And I'm going to leave the best for last. It's got a whole bunch of stuff in it. So anyways, what do we got here? Relay module. I think I know what this is. I've had this one for a while now. And there we go. Okay, we have here is a 8-channel relay module for Arduino, and I got one other one on my workbench. I'm working on something. This one's a little bit different from the one I got, but it'll do. The other one I have doesn't have these holes in it in the board. Anyways, this is for a big project, a year-long project I've been working on. And you'll learn a little bit more about that here as the time goes on. Okay, next we have a lazy bracket. I don't know if you can read that. Lazy bracket. I know what this is. This has also been sitting around the house for a little while. And what this is, a little bracket that just fell apart. Anyways, there we go. A little bracket to hold your cell phone. I'm recording on my cell phone using this bracket on a small tripod. Spring loaded. Hold your phone, got a little rubber clamp on it, a little foam there. Got another idea kind of got in my head. And the price was right on it, so I figured, you know, see if it works. If it doesn't work, you know, not any big money. Okay, next we have plastic lens. This one took 17 days. I actually wrote how long this one took to get here. Open this up here. And what we have here is a bunch of pocket magnifying lenses. I think it's 10 of them. Yeah, it looks to be 10. Anyways, I think it's 3 times magnification or 5 times. I'm not sure. I can't really remember. I have to look at the listing again. But anyways, what I plan on doing this is a fire starter. It'll fit in my wallet, in my backpack. I got 10 of them, so I'm gonna give a couple of my buddies and everything. But yeah, I'm gonna give this a try here. Probably this weekend. Sun's gonna be out pretty good, and see if I can get a fire starter with one of these. And I found out it was cheaper if you buy these by a lot of 10 of them. So that's what I did. I don't need 10, but I got 10. That's a pretty good beer. Reminds me of the Founder's Breakfast Stout. It's like a coffee oatmeal stout. This is a bourbon coffee stout. One thing in the Founder's, it's a 9.5% alcohol, I believe it is. And this Kentucky bourbon barrel coffee stout, it's 8. So it's not as heavy as the excuse me, not as heavy as the Founder's, but still pretty good beer. I like it. And this right here doesn't have what it is, so careful opening it up here. Just have my name and address. So let's see what we got. Oh yeah. solar lighter. I forgot about this. What I'm doing is looking for different ways to start fire with. Camping, survival, bushcrafting type thing. I've seen this on eBay. Actually saw somebody using one of these at the Southern Woodsman's rendezvous I was at a couple weeks ago, and I said, worked out pretty good for him. And I said, well, I'm glad I got one on order because it looked pretty cool. Anyways, it's got a little spring-loaded thing here, and you put your tinder in there, and the sun reflects it towards your tinder. A little plastic, shined up plastic. Yeah, plastic. Anyway, I thought it was kind of an interesting way to start a fire. It's got a little clip on it there. You can clip it over somehow. But anyways, I think it's going to work. We'll try it out. It'll be another Fire Friday video. Alright, next we have mystery bag. Just has my address, tracking on it. Be careful opening this up. Don't know what it could be. I think I know what it is. Pretty sure I know what it is. Oh yeah. What this is, or what these are, I should say, is flower beads, floral beads, I guess they call it. What you do is put them in water, and they absorb the water and swell up a lot bigger than what they are now. And if you got kids and they ever have been wanting Orbeez, I think is what it's called. These are the same thing, but they're not, you know, 10 bucks a pack. I think this was like $1 or $2. I have to go back and look at the listing. But I got a little plan. I'm contemplating soaking these in distilled water and putting them in one of my humidors for some of my cigars, because they actually give off water and as well as absorb it. You know, once they're full, they start giving off water. So I got some hygrometers on the way, and we'll see if it works. It may not work. It may work. I got backup plans, but it's just something I'm trying for, you know, cheap way of humidifying my cigars. Okay, one more here. It says solar ignition, so this is probably, this is the second one I got. I think I ordered this right after I saw that gentleman using it at the Southern Woodsman rendezvous. Yep, same thing as before, except this one's packaged a little bit differently. Looks like you got to put it together, and it doesn't come in the cool box. But anyways, I have a plan for that one. It's going to make somebody's day, I do believe. Nothing special, same as the other one. Okay, next we have ignition device in a HD 005-99900 times 2. And this one actually came from the Philippines, so it didn't come from the slow boat from China. It came from the Philippines. Just a slow boat, but more rickety, I guess. This one's got a couple different things in it here. 2 different things. Oh yeah, this is a big magnesium rod for fire starting. Everybody's seen those fire steels you can get at Walmart or Harbor Freight for $2-3. They have a magnesium block with a little cheap fire starter ferro rod glued to them, and I thought this would be kind of neat because it's more compact, I guess you'd say. It's about 1/2 inch in diameter. Yeah, I'm gonna give this a try. I got 2 of them, and price was right on them. You know, can't complain. So if it works, you know, more power to me. If it don't work, I'm not out any big money. But that other one's gonna go to a good home too, and I'm sure they'll be happy. Last package. This is a big one here. And it says keychain and 3 house decorations. I don't remember ordering any decorations for my house, but we're gonna find out. Let's see what we got in here. The last package, the biggest one. Save the best for last, I guess. We'll see. Oh, lots and lots of stuff in this one. Lots of stuff. Alright, let's see what we got here. Yeah, I ordered this all from one seller. Alright, first off, what we got here goes back to the little floral beads I got. This is a hygrometer and temperature reading. And I'm going to put these in various places in my humidor. I got a pretty good sized humidor to check on the humidity and temperature. I got 3 of them because I was noticing online people said they were kind of inconsistent in their humidity readings. So I got 3, and what I'll just do is just take an average of the 3. Kind of keep me on line with what I'm looking for. And next, this is little micro LEDs on a little line. It's got a little battery pack. And I was hoping to get these beforehand, before I went to the Bushcraft Rendezvous, the Southern Woodsman Rendezvous. What I was going to do with these is actually wrap these around my guy lines in my tent, my tarp, because I have a bad problem at night stumbling around and tripping over my guy lines. So I figured I could wrap these around it, light them up at night. It's got a little switch on it there, and it's already got the batteries in it. So maybe I could see my guy lines a little better. I've contemplated getting those ones that glow in the dark. I've seen people say they don't last that long, and you know, I think this is $1 or $2. I'll show you the listing here in a second. But let's see. It's already got batteries in it. Oh yeah. Those are actually pretty bright. Let me cut off my lights here. Got one more light over there. But anyways. Those are actually pretty bright for little bitty LEDs. I think they'll work, so I'm gonna give them a try. If they work, I'm gonna get a couple more and keep them in my tent bag, because I mean, you see it's pretty small, and I think it's gonna work quite well. All right, next is this right here, and what this is a metal cylinder. I guess this is the keychain. It's a big keychain, but it's a waterproof cylinder. And what I thought I could do is put, you know, tinder or cotton balls and Vaseline. And I wasn't really thinking when I ordered this, but I thought these pieces, each section, I thought it was hollow, and they're not. But they do have a little washer, a little rubber washer O-ring around it, so it's probably pretty watertight. And my theory was, you can see there, it's got a closed bottom. I thought it was hollow there. And what I was thinking is I could have a variable length cylinder to keep tinder or, you know, stuff like that, fire starting materials in it, or matches, keep matches dry, so on and so forth. But that's not the case. But what I might do, now that I'm looking at it, I might make this a little spice case. I think this would actually work pretty good. It's got, you know, 3 sections. I could put, you know, some salt, pepper, or, you know, some Cajun seasoning, you know, whatever I need, and it would stay dry. And it's not like I'm swimming down a river with it, but I think this might work. I'll, you know, wash it out pretty good. And yeah, I think that's gonna work. I mean, it's not what I originally wanted it for, but adapt and overcome. Sometimes you gotta do that. I probably won't use this key ring. I might use it. Might put a little carabiner on or something like that. But yeah, I think that's gonna work for not what I thought it would work for. Anyways, man, that beer's pretty good. Let's get some more of that. Anyways, up next, and cheap Chinese made ferro rod. I don't even remember why I bought this. I got plenty of ferro rods. I guess probably the size. Most of mine are kind of small. Diameter's pretty good. It's got a good length to it. You can get a good strike off that. And of course, I'm not going to strike it inside the house because I don't need a fire today. Ain't no telling what's on this workbench. Anyways, it's got a pretty good size handle on it. I actually like that. I got one of those light my fires, and the fire rod actually came out of it, and I got to put some epoxy or something and glue it back in. It's a little bit bigger than what I usually use, but you know, in another Fire Friday video I could use it, see how it works out well versus some of my other ones. Got a little striker, a little serrated edge. I don't know if you can be able to see that or not, but it does have a serrated edge and a smooth edge. And here's another thing. I don't know if you can see this. It's probably not gonna zoom in right. But anyways, on the it's kind of funny. On the striker, it has a millimeter. It's a little small ruler. It says millimeter. You can probably see it there in the light. And it has like a little ruler. That's kind of interestingly odd. But anyways, yeah, just remembered I did order 2 of these, so I got 2 of them. The little LED string lights, or whatever they call them, fairy lights, I think it is. I don't know. But I got 2 of them, so yeah, you gotta worry about ordering another pair, because I think that's gonna work. And next, I have this little gem right here. I'm just one of those days. Just I feel like buying stuff on eBay, I guess. Kind of neat little knife, nothing fancy about it. I don't have a neck knife. I guess I was just kind of looking for something cheap just to use as a neck knife and to see how well I like using a neck knife. I've never used one. I don't know how well I'd like it hanging from my neck, but anyways, it's got this little, you know, quote unquote leather sheath here that, you know, yeah, it's not going to hold very well. But anyways, it may just be a letter opener, and we'll see. And last but not least is this little pouch right here. A little backstory why I bought this. The company I work for, I'm not going to name any names, but we went from wearing a vest, and that kind of narrows it down to where I work at, to wearing polo shirts. Me and my team, we have to wear polo shirts now to differentiate from other people that work there. But the one thing, when we went from a vest to polo shirts, we lost our pockets. The vest had nice little pockets in the bottom, and it made it kind of hard to keep our, you know, tools we use on a daily basis. You know, we use box blades and, you know, screwdrivers, and, you know, this razor knife that came home to work with me. But anyways, it made it hard to keep your tools on you. You know, you could put them in your pocket, but then you got to dig for your pocket, and it's rattling around your pocket, jabbing you in the leg all day. It got aggravating. So I actually found this on eBay with all the other stuff. I think it was a couple bucks, but anyway, we'll look at the listing here in a second. And it's just a cheap knockoff Condor Maxpedition pouch. Well, I could figure I could keep my, you know, my everyday tools I got. And it's got a nice little pocket here and here. Got a little clip I could put my key on it, keys or my work key. And it's got little elastic pouches. You know, maybe I could put my screwdrivers, my box blade, a couple pins, you know, the things I use on a daily basis at work, and clip it to my belt. It's got little molly straps here, and got a front pouch I could, you know, probably put my cell phone or my work phone. I got a work phone. The Velcro on it is actually pretty long. It's kind of weird. The Velcro goes all the way down into there instead of just a little tab. But, you know, yeah, I figured I'd give it a try if it worked out. I told my team, got 9 people that work for me. I told them, I said, if this works out and everybody likes it, I'll buy them one. You know, keep everybody's things together. It makes the job go a little bit easier. People appreciate you when you buy them things. And it's got this little Velcro patch, so you can put, morale patches or something. I'll probably find something sarcastic to put on there, and see how long it lasts for the people at work to say something to me. But anyways, this might work. I mean, it didn't cost very much, and I knew it wasn't gonna be no great quality, but snaps seem to work. Seem to snap pretty good. It's got a good healthy size pull tab on the zipper, and the colors, color's just right. Oh, army green, olive drab. And it's actually got 2 zippers on it. So I mean, it may work out. It may not work out, but like I said, it didn't cost $3, $4, whatever. But if it doesn't work out for work, I may use it for when I go hunting. I could keep some shells or a little fire or survival kit, something. It will definitely come to use one way or the other. So that's it for today's mailbag. I got a good variety of things this time. I got some electronics, some fire starting materials, some hygrometers, temperature thermometers, some magnifiers, cell phone holders, more fire starting stuff, little humidity beads, work pouch or backpacking pouch, survival pouch, whatever. And I've got a good beer. Really enjoying that beer. That's good. Anyways, I appreciate y'all watching. We'll see you next time.